presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer community. It is Speedgaming Live 2024, and this is day 3 of our group stage. This time, we've got a matchup between the ThePirateSheep and jkoper. Moonrise and Phoenix here bringing you the action here tonight, and joining me in the booth, always a pleasure working with them. Tracy M., welcome back, and good evening.
Good evening, Moonrise. And yeah, this is a really interesting matchup because we have one of the newest runners in the community versus one of the oldest. And I don't mean by age, because I have no idea what any of their ages are, and I don't ask. But in terms of playing this randomizer, jkoper is, I don't know if he was there at the very beginning, but he's been around in this community for a very long time. The ThePirateSheep was just showed up right before the Rookie Rumble started, and then took second place in that tournament just last month. So a really interesting matchup between these two, kind of old school versus new school, if you will. Although I don't know if they play significantly different, but still going to be interesting to see how this plays out tonight.
Absolutely right, and it's a second quest overworld tonight, so it's not the same as the Rookie Rumble was at all.
Well, I mean, we also can't pick up Magic Sword at 10 hearts today, so.
It's true. We're back to the
13
old,
hearts.
Oh, it's a locked 13
Yeah,
this time?
It's a locked at 13 hearts. I mean, part of it, part of showing off for one of the newest additions to the randomizer, Fred, now allowing you to customize a heart count for both the White Sword and the Magic Sword. The White Sword item still at the normal 4 to 6. But yeah, we've put Magic Sword at 13. And immediate level 4. And a key door that we we can peer was at the top.
Yep.
And ThePirateSheep's going to go ahead and do that. jkoper says, you know what, there's not a lot I can do in level 4 anyway.
Well, you don't know. The item might be right here at the start. It's not, but at least you get an indication of the enemy set.
Yeah, and sometimes you can get a free key, and sometimes you can get a free bomb drop. So there's reasons to go in here. You're not likely going to get a free item out of it, although especially with remove most open staircases on. But occasionally you'll get like a right-hand staircase or whatever. Really, White Sword item is the raft. We don't need to rush to pick that up, most likely.
It's only fitting that it's on the river screen.
Yeah, absolutely. 20 rupee bombs, vanilla, 91 rupee arrows is a little high, but not too terrible.
Just around 13% markup. Not bad at all, really. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, 44 rupee bait, again, if we need it.
Good old pepper steak, 44 rupees.
Also, so far we have dark nuts on the overall. We'll see if there's... early White Sword, let's go. Let's go.
That is huge for jkoper. ThePirateSheep's going to be right behind him, but that is big news for boat runners.
Yeah, Koper's immediately going to go into level 4. We'll pirouette this door open so he can do a few things. May not be able to do a lot because we did get kicked out pretty quickly. We have no bombs to work around these key doors, but we can kill these lights.
Look at ThePirateSheep's next move. He up and ate immediately. Considered going to level 4, but he knows what's in there. He said he's probably thinking, not until I get bombs, game.
Yeah, with the manhandler, that makes sense.
Yeah. Koper did not know about it, now knows, but...
Yeah, I think he gave it kind of a half-hearted try, and he's like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe later, he says, and he's going to be following the ThePirateSheep heading east.
Yeah, and ideally we find the wood sword cave early enough that we can take that free candle instead of grabbing one out of a take any or having to pay for one.
Absolutely, and for those of you who are new to this tournament, well, this time, you remember how the Rookie Rumble, the old men were being helpful and giving us the information to all of the items?
Nope,
yeah,
none of that.
Not today. None of that. Not at all. You're on your own. This is Speedgaming Live.
I mean, we're once again not going to have Heart Shuffle. And one of the things I found in the Rookie Rumble settings was that hints are a little too powerful. All true hints are a little too powerful when you don't have a Heart Shuffle. So this is a welcome change for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it myself. Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of... and
there it is. There's that free candle, the true free candle. Because as I like to say, the take any candle is you're paying for it with a heart. Now, a lot of runners, there's some runners that will regularly not go more than about 6 or 7 hearts. So for them, paying a heart instead of money is pretty good for them, but they're still paying that heart.
And let's see what Cobra does here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he doesn't go up, although it's not that big a deal.
Oh,
58 rupees for the large secret, although the large secret, is just kind of a nice to have. A lot of times you get it late enough that it's not going to matter anyway. We're getting it early enough that it can actually be useful. It's the mid secret that really drives, especially in this with the 2Q, because we're not getting another one of those. That's the only one we're getting.
That was the one and only large secret on the map.
Koper still has no money.
Casino Corner getting the prescription there.
Yeah, always like to see those letters picked up. You never know if you're gonna. I mean, you might pick up a potion of take any instead of buying one, which is fine. You're paying with a heart instead of money, which is fine. But just in case you don't actually find those take any's, it's really good to have the letter because you're gonna find potion shops.
We also have a question in chat as the Pirate Sheep finds any roads. What's a heart shuffle? That means that the heart containers are added to the pool of randomized items. So you might find level 1 in first quest with 3 heart containers. Or you might find, 2 items in level 4.
Right, meanwhile, PirateSheep found some take any roads. I didn't see most of them, but one did take us all the way up to West Death Mountain. So that's at least not useless. I believe recently we saw a set of any roads that were like a few screens away from each other. So that's a nice. And Koper's still trying to get bombs.
jkoper does find out what the coast item is, and shoutouts to OpnoPoint for doing the tracking for us tonight. That's the book on the coast, and it's a big item because that's an atlas in this flag set.
Yep, getting all those maps, certainly very nice. Let's see, Koper maybe going to go back up to that northeast area?
Speaking of very nice, Pirate Sheep fighting level 2 in the forest potion shop.
Ooh, Korea's going down. I was about to say they rolled down. They did, because normally they're 3 HP. Here they're at least 2. They're 1 or 2. But good bomb droppers didn't get any bombs from them though. A little annoying.
Was that something or was that an empty room?
We got the map. Yeah, Cooper's just gonna buy some bombs. I think he wants to have some bombs before he does this northeast area. And that makes a lot of sense.
I don't blame him at all for that.
It's a really annoying area to have to come back to.
We have Wizrobes in level 2 with the Gorias, so and here's a ladder block.
Yeah, not going to be able to do much here.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not even sure it's worth clearing that room right now because
no, not without the ladder. You can't get to the item.
You can't get the item. If in a first quest, that'll always drop below the river. So, first quest are shapes. Second quest will drop above, but that's not what we're playing today. So.
No, and this means that Wizrobes will be in level 4.
Yeah, we saw some Gorias there too.
Absolutely. So that's going to be additional problems for boat runners.
It's probably good that Koper can't afford that candle. Although he might get the large secret and come right back for it and then find the wood sword cave. That would be a little unfortunate. 5 for the small. So this is not a good money seed.
No,
not only everything rolled down, the large secret not going to save us later on. It's going to be Koper will pick it up soon. Pirate Sheep got it already. It was 50 something.
Well, we don't know about the medium secret.
No, medium was 20 something.
Was it?
Yeah, we saw it. And we're gonna I'm gonna watch these take any roads. Okay, one river spot gotten rid of. That's a good spot to lose. Not have to worry about one of the ladder spots.
Fully agree with you there. Koper marking that off. And next is
that one's not very interesting.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
Third one, this is the good one.
Yeah, that is right up there in the middle of nowhere.
So yeah, eventually take that desert spot into the West Death Mountain for clearing that area. It's a really good any road. I mean, not great overall, but decent there. And nothing really near start also. Not great.
That might be a costly death there for Pirate Sheep. Doesn't have the information on the coast item.
Yep. Let's see if Coper goes and buys his candle. He does not. He's gonna be very happy he made that decision.
Oh, absolutely right.
No, there's the magic sword. We're not gonna be picking that up anytime soon. Likely not gonna be picking that up at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes the floor hearts just are plentiful and very easy to get. Other times Other times they just don't like to show up.
No. And it looks like Pirate Sheep's going to keep motoring towards maybe Candle Row in the near future.
That's reasonable. All right. As we wait for Coper's screen to come back, I do see that he on his stream, he did pick up a candle. I assume the one from the Wood Sword Cave. His money is still up where it should be. So.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment right there. There we go. And interesting time to come back on Coper's side.
Ice bomb force.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing that. Waterfall check, just a potion shop, and Coper says, nothing there, nothing doing, I'm out.
Yeah, not much more he could do. He could have taken the Any Road to someplace else if he'd wanted to, but like, this is fine too. Like, unless you want to prioritize that, as we see that magic sword on jkoper's side.
Pirate Sheep wants to go straight to 1Q3. Needs to be a little careful. Lionels are they're bad news.
Yeah, they're pretty good at sniping. Level 8, oof.
That's also in the... I like to see this, but I don't.
Oh, I don't mind Lionels in dungeons. I find it easier to line up on the half tile in the dungeons to take them down. And red Lionels are maybe your best health dropper in the game. So, you know, having them on in the dungeons can be very nice sometimes. I actually kind of like to see Wizrobes and Moblins on the overworld, because the Wizrobes, not having them in dungeons is a really nice thing, and the Moblins are really good for bomb dropping, and they don't snipe you the way Gurias do. Yeah, the arrows will hurt you, but the boomerangs hurt more. A lot more.
True.
And they're a little more predictable in terms of when they're going to fire those arrows as opposed to the boomerangs.
First key of the evening on Pirate Sheep.
No, it's barely the second. You got another one somewhere. Forgotten spot with just some, I think that was money. Nothing interesting. And is this of course, just the transport.
Yep, this was the transport we saw earlier.
Ah. Didn't see him go through it the first time?
He didn't, actually.
Oh.
Aquamentus, meanwhile, making an appearance. We don't care so much. I mean, he's just trying to guard the other end of the transport.
Oh, this is going to be a large 8. I mean, it's 8, so it's just large.
Yeah, it's large by default. And that, well, at least, well, money's not plentiful, so at the very least, the door repair is equally inexpensive. Minimum of 15.
Now, I don't know the Pirate Sheep's tendencies. I imagine jkoper would not be looking to buy a blue ring. This money, you're not buying a blue ring.
You're hoping you find the red one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're always. I mean, well, I don't know if Coper would be hoping for that. Because some of the better runners prefer not to have it show up unless it only shows up for them, because it kind of evens out combat a little bit. I'm sure Pirate Sheep would want the red ring. Again, I don't know how often he bought the blue in the Rookie Rumble, but it's very common in that tournament to see runners buy blue rings, so.
That's true. Pirate Sheep.
This could be a thing.
Yeah, that could be. Oh, that
Grab
definitely is.
Grab the bombs.
Wow. Double bomb.
Okay,
double bomb drop in that room. That's pretty big there, Tracy.
Oh, going from 0 to 8 bombs? Oh, always.
Yep, and this could be an item right here. First item in level 8.
That's a nice one. We don't have to worry about keys anymore. So no key buying for the Pirate Sheep.
In a money-starved seed like this one,
you want that.
Pirate Sheep pretty much hit the jackpot. Also, yes, Optimal Point calling Vanilla. Very much so.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, I still won't. That's not enough. I think to be able to afford silvers in the money that we have here, it's not silvers. To be able to afford a blue ring in the money we have here, you want to be able to find silvers before you have to buy wood arrows, and then maybe without much else to buy, copper in level.
Oh, a double whammy possible here in level 8. It is second item.
Oh wow!
That is an unbelievable level 8.
That's nuts.
Wow, Pirate Sheep. He must be grinning from ear to ear right now. I know I would be.
Yeah, that takes a lot of the money stress off too, because now there's really not much left to buy other than arrows and potions, bomb upgrades, that sort of thing. And again, not a lot of money this seed, so.
And I mean, how could you not feel good if you're Pirate Sheep right now? You get the first Triforce of the night. It's level 8. You've got the any key. You've got the red ring. You've got the white sword.
I mean, I'm pretty happy if I get out of 8 with both items in the Triforce without spending too much time in it. The fact that the items were what they were, just added bonus. And Coper deciding 44 rupees, I'm just going to go ahead and buy this meat right now, just in case.
You know how Z1R behaves from time to time.
Yeah, but that usually happens when you don't buy the meat.
Well, better to buy it and not need it than the other way around.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Coper's about to find level 8 as well. Yep. We'll see if he decides to dig it.
Honestly, I think this may be an early turning point in this matchup. And
it depends on if Coper can get out of here with the any key and the red ring. Now, he's not going to miss the red ring. It's in the Triforce room.
Yeah, but at the same, here's what I'm wondering about.
Does he get the key?
Does he not just get the key, but does he get the pirouette to figure out that there's a bomb hole to the south here in the entry? This may be a blessing in disguise. And
you can't go through that room. Level 1, a much nicer level usually.
Yeah, and not to mention, he just found level 9 in the screen right before that.
Coper's leaving. Okay.
Yeah, you
can't blame him.
No, absolutely not. And jkoper is one of the most skilled runners in the community. If there's anybody who can overcome this weakness, it's jkoper.
Well, there's an immediate Triforce in level 1, but we have 2 items in here that we're going to want to fish out.
Well, 1. Well, no, wait, 2, because it's Shapes Dungeons and Second Quest Overworld. I made the same mistake last night.
The Second Quest Overworld does not change the number of items. I think it would be neat if there was a Second Quest Shapes, where the dungeons followed Second Quest rules, but we're still Shapes. Don't know if that's ever going to be a thing, though.
And now jkoper finding level 1.
And he'll have to pirouette that door open because he doesn't have that any key yet. And with 0 keys, 1 is often not the nicest place to be.
Indeed.
Here's level 9.
Yep.
If you get a recorder, that'll make it really easy to get back here.
Yeah, that recorder could be anywhere, though, including in here in 1.
Yep, anywhere but 9. We do have important items in 9 off for this tournament.
That's true. Pirate Sheep, okay, was that why you wanted to clear this room? Get the heart container? That makes sense. Oh wait, the second item's also a floor item.
It's a floor item, so you want that floor item.
Yep, that's why he cleared the room.
And it's a ladder, which is actually potentially really good it's good for both our runners.
Absolutely.
But jkoper will now, next time he goes into 8, will probably have that book that's sitting there on the coast. Because he'll get this ladder.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Pirate Sheep has pretty much rolled all 7s so far.
Well, there's the heart container, by the way.
Yep. I mean, first 4 items you find are white sword, ladder, any key, red ring.
I mean, the lesser good items are going to show up eventually.
They're going to show up, but right now...
And we
I
still need a
mean,
bow and silvers, of course, because
of course.
this will be the map for jkoper.
This is an interesting call there for Pirate Sheep. He's going right for the raft. He thinks if this is
No, I
required,
don't.
I want this now.
Well, yeah, because when you go pick up the book at the coast, you want to be able to check the raft spot at the same time. And plus, the other raft spot is right here, so you just want to knock it off. And jkoper is key blocked. He's not going to be able to go any further. That is really unfortunate.
But he does have the ladder, which, okay. So the west raft spot is complete bunk. That means it's just a door repair, and Pirate Sheep says, no, old man, I want my 15 rupees. You can't have them. I'll find level 7 and be moderately lukewarm to the idea of digging this place, I guess.
I mean, red ring, white sword. I think it's a reasonable play to go in here.
Yeah, you
I
have
think
to.
Coper's going to go get this book immediately.
I can't blame him.
He's going to go get oh, that's the ugly looking 7.
Yeah. I mean, which
means
dungeons
even bigger
ugly,
8.
And here's the thing. This atlas will tell him about the bomb hole.
Yes, and that's why getting that ladder, I think, is so important for jkoper, because now when he goes into level 8, he's going to know that there's a room below start, and that's important. Somewhere along the line, he picked up a potion.
Yeah, he picked it up from the first take any he found.
Okay. Little surprised without the white sword item he would do that before 6 hearts, but...
Well, we know what it is.
But yeah, of course, it's the raft, and he's going to hope that it is nothing, or is nothing he needs immediately, because he's going to get to 6 hearts.
Yeah, eventually, but right now, an early potion... I mean, I can see it.
It's not a good money seed, so
really
not having to worry about buying a potion, at least not immediately, definitely useful.
Another secret, another nickel. Par for the course almost.
Yeah, when the small secret, because there's 2 extra small secrets compared to, instead of the 2 extra large secrets you have in first quest, and if that small secret's in the double digits, that can actually be significant money. When it's in the single digits, it almost always just goes to door repairs, and you never actually use any of it.
Here's level 2 for Coper.
Yep, he's got the ladder, so he might be able to clear this, depending on the key situation.
I think he will be.
It all depends on keys. Now, level 2 often tends not to be as key door heavy as level 1 is.
Yeah, I think level 2 can classify as key neutral.
And jkoper doing the thing that we all do, which is we see the map, even though we already have it, we grab it.
Pirate Sheep, if he finds a nickel right here, he may opt to go buy that bomb upgrade he just passed up.
Oh, I would totally buy that bomb upgrade. Now, on the other hand, he hasn't bought arrows yet, so it's actually pretty reasonable to wait on that. And that patcher, he lost his sword to these red bubbles. This room right here, that is a tough one to get through without getting red bubbled.
Absolutely.
So.
And the bomb
+2.
upgrade is just +2.
Not worth it when you haven't bought arrows yet.
No, really not.
And, money being scarce here, it might be a while before we can afford those arrows. Now, on the other hand, maybe silver arrows are just...
More Patras without a sword. That's a problem.
Yeah, shout out to the red ring allowing him to get through with that.
And look at that.
Yeah, nice block clip using the candle for the buffer.
And we're absolutely nothing. Pirate Sheep says, I've got to save and quit. I want my sword back.
Can go back into level 4 instead. With the any key and 9 bombs, this is... Any key, 9 bombs, red ring, you might as well go back in here.
This is pretty trivial. Or at the very least, it looks like it may be. So jkoper into previously unexplored, a previously unexplored section of level 2. Yes, I can find my words at some point.
Okay, yeah, and that Triforce is hard ladder blocked.
Now,
A recorder. That's really interesting.
I was about to say, if this item in level 2 is important, this could change a game for jkoper.
Yeah, I mean, Pirate Sheep's gonna get there. He's gonna get that recorder, but jkoper's gonna have it sooner. He's gonna be able to dig out whatever dungeon is inevitably behind it, because there almost always seems to be one.
So level 4, very, I mean, if you like tunnels, you'll like level 4.
Not entirely sure. Maybe, okay, he might be doing this room just for a key, but this is not a room I'm clearing for a key. Although maybe he couldn't get into the other rooms, but the Triforce room, you should be able to bomb down into that room in level 2. Because it won't be an old man room, and all the other walls will burn. Will bomb. Doing a very nice job with those. He gets rewarded with a container heart. I think he would have rather had a key, though.
I mean, you won't say no to that.
Nope, especially when you don't have to go out of your way to pick it up. This room is even, in some ways, this room is worse, because even though these are not the blue whiz ropes, and they're the, you got some red gorillas in there, you also have 3 bubbles and a quad shooter. And anytime you have bubbles in a room, I don't care if they're, it doesn't even matter to me whether they're these kind of bubbles, the red and blue ones, it's a problem.
And maybe that's why Cobra took the potion early. Potions
Maybe.
can save you from those bubbles.
Well, not those bubbles, because those are just the regular ones. The red ones, of course, yeah.
Oh,
like in that room in level 7 with the Patra that might have been the item. Yeah, if you have that potion and you feel the need to clear that room, you could potion up and kill the Patra. And there's that Triforce out of 2 for jkoper. And he's on the board.
Yep. Down 2 Triforces to 1, but we could get caught up pretty quickly. ThePirateSheep finds the item in level 4. Will not be excited about it.
I think it's early enough that I think that boomerang still has some value. You could kill some. I mean, there could be some 0 HP enemies out there that it could kill with red bubbles. That's very useful if you lose your sword. So
that's true. But here's an interesting point in the seed to me. If jkoper says, "I don't care about the item here," he could have a much faster level 4 than ThePirateSheep.
He could, but it's still a small enough level. I think he does dig this out.
Yeah, I think you're right. Nice bomb force.
Bomb force. Actually, I like the way he did that by using 1 bomb to not only open the door, but also to do damage on the Moldorm, and then still gets the bomb force. There's the Triforce.
And he's going to go digging.
Yeah, he's going to keep going. It wasn't too much further, I don't think. Oh, he might not be doing any more dig. He can get a Canana key here if he... Yeah, no, he can't. Okay, he was close on that one. He was pretty close. He was going for it. But yeah, the game just said no. ThePirateSheep back into level 2.
And with level 2, the recorder may be very important. I don't see ThePirateSheep passing this up.
Nope.
I mean, between you and me, he probably says, if there's one thing he said no, that jkoper said yes, it's clearing that blue wizard room.
But ThePirateSheep doesn't have... Well, it is a container heart, so it's 1 container heart he won't get, and they might have a little more meaning to him. But yeah, okay. Yeah, sees the map, sees the bomb hole, is going to pirouette this open.
And this may guide him towards that Any key and the red ring.
Yeah, and this 9 is going to be tiny, because this 8 is humongous. And if he takes this transport, which I totally would, like this enemy set is annoying. I would totally take the transport here.
We have a question in chat. Was Raft in 4? Actually,
no. Raft was the white sword item. Level 4 has the blue boomerang. Raft is the white sword item.
That's correct, Tracy. Thank you.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was hard to see for sure, but I want to say that the Triforce and all the goodies are in the bottom left of this dungeon.
Oh, and look at this. ThePirateSheep says yes to clearing this room.
Oh, I mean, If you want to go down this way, you have to go through the shutter door, but there's got to be a bomb wall in level 2. The only time level 2 is not going to bomb is when there's an old man, and there's the old man room, so there's not going to be another one. Oh,
Nice.
he hasn't gotten the recorder yet.
Yeah, he missed it, or just hasn't seen it yet.
Nah, it's in this. It's in the next room. It's in. Oh, sorry, it's
right
in this
here.
room. And jkoper continuing to not use keys. He doesn't have that any key yet. With only 2 keys, you try to avoid it, but you know, if this doesn't bomb. Yeah, unfortunately, this bomb hole is going to take him, I believe, further away from where he needs to go.
ThePirateSheep needs to be careful. One more hit from these lights, and he's going down. But clears it. Grabs his 4th Triforce of the day within 30 minutes.
Did he take a hit with a half a heart? Because the lights will do a quarter heart of damage.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Okay, then yeah,
he was
you are
down to 1
correct.
hit.
On the other hand, if I'm playing and I'm down to a half heart, I just, even with the red ring, I just assume the next hit could kill me and get very happy if it doesn't.
That's pretty much my my mindset as well. Meanwhile, ThePirateSheep immediately getting paid for that recorder. Finds level 5 in the desert.
And it's unfortunate for jkoper that he didn't take that transport that basically takes you to all the goodies in level 8. He's going to clear a lot more of this 8, it looks like. That's assuming I'm remembering correctly. Like, when ThePirateSheep was in here, he didn't have a map. So it's a little harder to actually pinpoint where the runners are sometimes.
Yeah. ThePirateSheep definitely took the transport and
he did take
much faster 8.
And this color palette is hard on the eyes. I mean, that blue's kind of a pretty blue, but the white on top of it is very stark.
Yeah, this was the outer end of the transport. Coper's going to find out very quickly, then probably not be happy about it.
Yeah.
The rule of 5 in full effect once again for ThePirateSheep.
No, the unofficial rule of 5.
It feels like it's getting pretty official at this point.
I mean, it does. It is fairly common. Actually, I mean, in all fairness, it's not just 5 that tends to do that, but just for some reason, we just kind of call it out a little bit more there, I think. Oh, he's got the compass. Okay, jkoper gets the compass, so that'll guide him towards where he needs to go. He will get that red ring. The question is, does he get the any key?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm hoping he does find that
Oh, for sure. It just speeds you up so much.
Oh. Well, this isn't exactly a fun room if you don't have it.
I know, right? Choices. You take the one that takes you towards the Triforce. I completely agree with that. That is the one you take.
That's true.
And you kill these Gurias in hopes of another bomb, and you get a key out of it. So it's even, you know.
I mean, yeah. You're not going to complain about that.
Well, ThePirateSheep hasn't gone and picked up his map, his book yet, which is
the problem is he doesn't know it's there.
Oh, that's right. You didn't see. Well, okay. So to me, that means even more so you go and check, because for all he knows, it could be silvers, it could be bow. You know, there's a lot of good things out there.
But if you find a dungeon on the way,
I prioritize my free on. I like to prioritize the free, sitting on the floor, you know, items. Like, I want to get those items right away. I want to get that Armos item right away. I want to get that once I have the ladder. If I haven't seen the coast item, I want to get that thing.
That was one thing.
I feel like the any key was one room south of this. Nice candle boost into the key there.
That was definitely interesting.
I'm a
Oh,
little surprised
goodness.
Coper doesn't. Well, I mean, we know it's the red ring. He doesn't know it's the red ring. Obviously, if he knew that, he'd go get it and make this room easier.
Yeah, well,
He's
he's
gonna
about
take
to
it down
know.
to 2 enemies. He's gonna see the red ring.
PirateSheep finds the other bomb upgrade in level 5 and says, "No, thank you. I
mean,
notice
he's
is
got 34 rupees. That'd be really interesting if he could pick that up.
at this point, Pirate Sheep is wondering if this old man is related to King Zora.
Okay, Coper's grabbing the Triforce. I don't think he's going back in.
No, I don't think so either.
But he's
This
also
is
got 6 keys, so he should be fine.
yeah. I think we've crossed the line of are you okay key wise?
Now, the interesting thing about not having keys in the in this kind of situation is that sometimes it'll take you on a better path when you avoid those key doors, and sometimes it becomes a problem. So we'll have to see if that comes into play at all in this seed.
I mean, again, level 9 is the great equalizer. We'll have to see once we get there.
Absolutely. Now, I think I missed. I don't know if you missed it. Apparently, the extra container heart was here. Let's see if Coper. Yeah. Yeah, he was thinking about leaving that, but this gets him to 6 hearts and gets him that raft. And it's like, just in case you need it. There's the red candle in level 5 for the pirate sheep. Still has a little bit of usefulness because we do not have the wand. So if we, anytime we lose our sword to a red bubble, that does give us an additional access to repeatable offense, but not exactly what you're looking for at this point.
Still, I mean, red bubbles exist.
And I see in chat the heart towards the mags too. jkoper's not getting mags. I will put money on jkoper not getting mags this season.
Yeah, I think that is very that's a safe bet right there.
Now the pirate sheep would not surprise me at all if he gets himself enough hearts to pick it up.
Yeah,
I think even if Coper managed to get enough hearts, which because with non-heart shuffle, it's very easy for the hearts just to be there and just get them by accident.
Here's the thing, Tracy.
I don't think he goes and gets it.
It's also 1 room away from start.
Yeah, that's true. And Coper, we're going to go back into level 7. Do the dungeons that are there.
Interesting. Is there actually just a direct route? Absolutely is, and that ain't key paying off. And of course, the map is 1 room away. Thanks, game. When we're done with the level, that's when you give us the map? That's cute.
I mean, yeah. It feels like that happens more often with the compass, but
yeah.
It happens.
Oh, goodness, too. Right. Triforce is in the next room. How many times have we heard that?
Yep.
A pirate sheep with 5 Triforces on the board, 36 minutes in. Must be feeling pretty good.
Also, 7 with the unofficial segment there.
Also, I'm getting increasingly surprised that Pirate Sheep hasn't gone towards the coast item yet.
Nah, always get your free items. That's what I say, and I think he I mean, the book isn't super crucial, but man, oh man, it does help you out, and especially in these larger dungeons. And we saw him already in level 7. Did not quite finish it out because, I don't think he ever got the map out of level 7.
No, he didn't. Actually, wait, no, we commented earlier on.
Oh no, you're right, because it was pretty.
This was an ugly level 7. I remember you saying that.
9 is gonna be small, and that's you'd think a small 9 is a good thing. It's not. The small 9s are always the trolliest.
The small 9s are a crime against cookies. Those things are segmented worse than somebody dropping a cookie on the floor.
Okay, this room has a chance of pushing.
Uh-oh. Pirate Sheep might be in a little trouble here, but gets out with only 1 trip backwards.
Yeah, there's that bomb upgrade. jkoper doesn't have the money for it, which is fine because it's only 10. Only plus 2. Now, let's see if he can get through this room. I think he took a bop.
And
Let's see if he pops that potion to do this. Not going to do that.
Nope.
There's a good chance that's the item, but
there's a possibility it is, yes.
yeah.
And he's going right back.
No, he's going for it.
I think he's making the play.
I do like this play. Like, you've got the letter, so you have access to more potions if you need them.
Recorder Lake, nothing but a door repair.
You've got Red Ring to take a little bit of damage, so you don't have to be as careful. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Now, if this is, say, to Silver's, jkoper's right back in this game. It's a push block.
It is a push block. It's just a transport. But this probably takes him to the other side of that old man room. In fact, it has to.
Now here's the thing. This could actually help jkoper big time. This search isn't over.
This could be a thing.
I'd say it's a good chance of being a thing.
Go towards the blue bubble.
Pirate Sheep. It's a dud. Pirate Sheep does find level 3. That recorder paying off with another dungeon.
I mean, there are 10 recorder spots in Quest 2. In a Quest 2 overworld, so yeah, you're gonna find it's rare to find nothing behind the recorder. Yeah,
a dud recorder in second quest, not gonna happen.
You say that, but I called a race where it did happen last night. But yeah, it doesn't happen often.
Yeah. It's like having the ladder. It's usually useful. Sometimes it's
usually required. There's the compass.
Oh dear, that thing is buried. And I think that is beyond the Patra.
Yeah, well, no, you have to. That Patra is hard required. Because there was an old man room stopping you from going up. Right, you see, right in the blank. You see to the left of the dash.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one room, that one little choke point room, is an old man room.
Also, take a look at that map of 3.
It's segmented.
Pretty brutally at that. Question in chat: does 9 have hints in Miss Flag set? It does not.
If 9 only has hints if the rest of the game has hints. So no hints anywhere. So nothing to say the silvers lie elsewhere, if that's what you're wondering. Oh boy, this is definitely a staircase, because the remove most open staircases, that bomb placement, that bomb is not supposed to be there.
That's right. So Koper going to take care of this.
If the drop, or if the standing item is in its normal spot, in the 2 block spot, that can be an RMOS. It doesn't have to be an RMOS.
And the bow's in 7. This is huge for Koper.
He even has enough money to buy arrows. In fact, I think he has exactly enough money
to buy arrows. He has exactly the amount. Yep, those arrows were exactly 91 rupees. He is in perfect shape.
Yeah, really good 7 for jkoper. And frankly, he could just play for silvers and 9 at this point if he wants to.
I don't know if you... Oh my goodness, what a strike.
Nice
Koper
shot on
the board with Triforce number 4 after that.
Push block in 3. Is this do we see the transport? It is the item. It is the power bracelet, which is a TBD. We do not know. What have we not found? Have we found 6 yet?
No, we haven't.
We have not found 6. Okay.
It is our last dungeon to be found.
So it could be required, but it's in a spot that no one's going to miss that power bracelet. So jkoper will get that too if it's needed. He'll probably get it if it's not needed, because unless he finds 6 before. If he finds 6 outside of that. I don't think we've seen any of West Death Mountain.
So that right there is 6 Triforces for Pirate Sheep, but I dare say having the bow and the Triforce with 7, that is not an easy 7. That is
that 7's going to be rough.
That's an early equalizer.
I'm going to say that 7, that potion that Coper used is virtually required. Is it 100% required? No.
No,
Can you get through that room without getting hit by a bubble? Yes, it is possible. But
good luck.
You want that potion for that.
Well, and there's the Pirate Sheep buying one. I approve of that.
See if he buys a second one. No, it's just gonna get the one. What I like to do if I'm still in exploration mode, I'll buy 1 blue potion from a potion shop with the assumption that I'm gonna find another potion shop. So rather than waste the time going into twice into the same potion shop, I'm just gonna get the 2 blues in 2 separate potion shops. On the other hand, the door repairman could take your money away, and now you can't afford the second one. And jkoper in level 5. We know the only thing here is the red candle. And we're going to start seeing power bracelet spots from the Pirate Sheep. But no, he's just gonna go with that 1 blue. Okay. Also in exploration mode, I would buy that second potion because I'm gonna lose my money anyway.
Yeah, I mean, those door repairs are everywhere. And
yes, they are.
Pirate Sheep says no.
Ah, and jkoper takes a bot from the bubble.
I mean, this is where the this is where that red candle in 5 turns out to be pretty important.
Well, he might still find it. I don't remember how far into 5 the red candle was. Although I'm not sure you dig this 5. I don't know that he digs this 5 beyond getting the Triforce if he gets it.
It isn't. It is in the lower section.
Mainly because, like, you're. I mean, Coper's in a situation where he's got the.
He just burnt his other potion.
He just used the potion. Which at this point, yeah, I think that's fine. There's that bomb upgrade. Does he buy it? He does. For him, a little surprised because he does have the bow and is not buying the arrows.
I mean, so far, it hasn't hurt him.
Have we seen Pole's voice at all?
No.
Okay, so they're still out there. And of course, Gomas are always a thing.
Of course. And, well, here's the thing. Unless one blocks something at 6, jkoper's just like, he's shrugging and laughing.
Yeah, oh, we're back in the first segment. Okay. A nice key to show us a remove most open staircase location.
Yep. And, uh-oh.
More red bubbles.
Good patience. Nice quickness.
Very nice dodging there.
Yep. Love to see that. Question it. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. 3 take anies in Western Death Mountain.
That's a lot of take anies in West Death Mountain.
And that is 3 more hearts for the Pirate Sheep. Must be
another one for Coper.
Pretty healthy now.
Now this right here could, yeah, that key is in its normal spot, so it can be a remove most open staircases. Again, doesn't have to be a remove most open staircase, but in this case it is.
There's
that red candle.
As mentioned.
And yeah, you grab that with the wand. I think you leave it. If it's first quest enemies, you maybe leave it. With second quest enemies and no wand, you absolutely take it.
Oh yeah. So I think Pirate Sheep is down to Well, no, we still have the power bracelet spots that are unchecked.
Yeah, he's done a couple of those, but yeah, not all of them.
I see. Well, maybe he will have to check the arrow. That's one spot that exists.
That is a spot that exists. And compass for jkoper, he knows he has to go back to this other segment.
Yep, and meanwhile, we found our blue ring shop. We don't care for it.
Yeah, we don't need that.
It's also in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the first one we've seen. Maybe it might be the rare shop. Triforce out of 5 for jkoper.
Don't look now, but jkoper's only one Triforce piece behind.
Yeah, he has 4, doesn't he? He didn't get the item out of 4.
No, I don't think so.
But I think he got the Triforce out of 4.
Oh, 6 is at the arrow! Goodness.
Well, it's a good thing that power bracelet is so free.
Yeah, no kidding. But here's the problem now for Koper. He's out of potions. And I think the next time he gets enough money for a blue potion, he picks one up. Either that or he...
No, if he goes and does West Death Mountain, he'll grab a potion. He's got 3 Tick-Ennies left.
Absolutely right.
He's gonna grab a potion there.
He's at 8 hearts right now, and well, he's about to find another level. This was where level 3 was by memory.
Yep. Yeah, red ring, 8 hearts, white sword is more than enough for jkoper.
Oof! Look at this 6. Meanwhile.
Yeah, I mean that's a
thing.
Yeah, it sure is.
I have no idea what the ink blot is supposed to be, but I'm just gonna go with that's a thing and call it a day.
Nice bomb drop that we don't need bombs for right now. Here's a Triforce 6. PirateSheep gonna stay in here. Knows he needs a bow, so he's gonna keep looking. So this is gonna get really interesting. So if the silvers are in 6, then definite advantage PirateSheep, because he'll know that the bow is in 7, because he's dug out everything else. If not, if he fully digs this 6, and jkoper already having the bow bets on 9, advantage jkoper.
Yep. I said there would be an early turning point, but I said nothing about one being somewhere down the line.
There's compass for jkoper. This will make this 3 a lot quicker for him. If he follows the path to the compass, he will get the power bracelet 1 room before. He's going to do 1 extra room here. And he's going to immediately turn around and leave because it's Zelda's room, and Zelda's room can't have anything.
Nothing, but it can lock behind you.
Yes, it can, and that's really annoying when that happens. For some definitions of fun, right?
Yes, absolutely. Possible item here in 6 for the PirateSheep. Item
is the
silvers in 6.
That's going to work out really well for him.
Oh my goodness!
So yeah, Koper's going to need to dig out that 6 for those silvers. If he leaves looking, and we haven't, have we? No, I think we saw the Triforce already.
Yep.
So
sure
that's
did.
Really bad for jkoper. Oh,
jkoper
how deep is the bow in 7? As deep as you want to go.
Oh yeah.
You need to take. It's a hard required transport where you have to kill a Patra. Right after a really tricky red bubble room.
Indeed.
And with all items found in our first 8 dungeons, we now know the wand is a 9, so that is not something that'll bail you out there.
Indeed, and I mean, Yeah, that wand is a 9 again. And right now, we're 7 Triforces aside. How nervous are you if you're either of these runners?
I mean, if I'm the Pirate Sheep, I'm feeling really good. I mean, I'm a new runner. I'm playing one of the best, and you know, I've got all but the one Triforce. I just need to go back to 7 and get it. I don't realize how awful 7 is. If I'm jkoper, I'm worried because you know, I have a few dungeons I haven't cleared. I'm already 0-1, jkoper having lost to Sis Crusher last night.
Oh, goodness.
So I kind of need this win.
Oh, my
and
goodness. That's...
I gotta find level 6, and the entire Northwest is open to me to find level 6. I don't have money for arrows, and I want to buy those arrows. I don't know where silvers are. And I yesterday bet on 9. It was wrong. So I'm much more nervous if I'm jkoper.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I haven't done my research before this game. I'm actually surprised to hear that Cobra's 0-1.
I mean, yeah, but he was playing Sis Crusher.
Sis
Crusher's no chopped liver. That's a pretty good match.
I played Sis Crusher in spring. I know Sis Crusher's not a slouch. He beat me into submission.
All right, but in the meantime, jkoper close to enough money for arrows, and as expected, gonna grab one of these potions. It wouldn't even surprise me if he went and left the other take any hearts for the possibility of being able to come back for a potion. Although getting back up here, there
isn't any roads near here, so maybe he comes back, but I really doubt it.
But yeah, I mean, I do expect him to leave the potion. Leave at least one of the other take any potions.
Now here's the catch: level 7 played tricks on the Pirate Sheep and then some. jkoper's done with that.
Yes, like if Coper digs the silvers out of 6, he
may be in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he's fine. See, there it is. He's leaving that potion. And I like this play from him. He knows 8 hearts, white sword, red ring is more than enough for him.
Here's a key play here. Pirate Sheep says, "Oh, God, he got into trouble."
Doesn't get through. There. Oh, he's got the. Yeah, he's ready to. Yeah, he's got the potion ready. He needs to use this potion here.
Yeah, but unfortunately now he needs to be a little careful. Red ring or not, you're not invincible at this point.
Nope.
And that bow is in here. It's buried. At least it's here.
Yeah, and there's another Patra in here.
Yeah.
That's required. So, Coper buying his arrows and buying some bombs.
Nothing wrong with that, right? And there's another.
Another taken. I might have taken the second one, but either way, it's fine.
I think you do, but yeah. Was this where the bow was?
It might have been.
I honestly don't remember. It's been a bit since.
But I do remember there was another Patra that Coper had to kill.
Yeah, I think this might have been it actually. And was it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's only one transport because there's no segment here. But at this point, he knew it was in this dungeon, so.
Yep, because you had 3 items up, and the other 2 are unimportant. So it can be a 9 while. Now here's the thing: Coper's heading in the East DM and will be.
Yeah, he's going to be in level 6 shortly. How shortly depends on whether he goes and does the arrow first or second. And he's going to do it first.
That way now.
But the big deal is, again, does he get the silvers out of here? The Triforce. Pirate Sheep saw the Triforce before he saw the silvers. And Pirate Sheep's going to have a head start into 9.
Absolutely. 57-23. Ticket to 9 acquired for the Pirate Sheep. And level 9 being 1 room away from level 1, a quick recorder. Maybe get a potion before you go?
I would always go in Quest 2. Always go into level 9 with a potion if you can.
Oh yeah.
The last time I went into level 9 without a potion, I was red bubbled into Ganon's room and had to leave, go to a fairy
Oh
fountain.
goodness. Yep. And I have
Always
seen
going with a potion if you can.
I have seen races decided because of
so
those
have I.
red bubbles.
Yeah, I remember one in the last Random Percent tournament where
Yep.
there was a red bubble room right before Ganon, and that runner just couldn't get through it and had to find, and there was like one room with blue bubbles and a completely different part of the dungeon. It was not
I remember.
pretty.
I think I remember that exact race. But meanwhile, PirateSheep into level 9. As usual, we're looking for a roar in the door because Ganon's upset because his football team lost a preseason game or something.
Maybe no. If you're upset in the preseason, it's because you watched a game.
Also, this.
Wake me up when the season starts.
This is true. And
nice use of bombs there on the Blugarias.
Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of explanation. However, back to the point. Ganon will be heard if you're one room away from him.
grabs this Triforce. Is he gonna go back
gambling
in?
9?
I don't know. By the way, I hate the term gambling in 9 because I actually think sometimes it's a bigger gamble not to go to 9. There's just so many other places to look, and you can get lots of information from 9. But unfortunately, in this case, going to 9 is the wrong answer.
And the worst part is, you aren't gonna get the information that the silvers are elsewhere.
Well, not right. Well, yeah, there's no hints, but like you have to find both staircases and not find the item before you're gonna know.
And this is not a small 9.
Well, I mean, as it's bigger than I expected, given how big 8 and 7 were. But
44 rooms, I believe.
That is small for 9. What are you talking about?
True,
I mean, I haven't counted. That's like 9. Like I think the smallest 9 I've ever seen is a 39 room 9. So. Yeah, 44 is still pretty small.
44 is fairly small. I mean, it could have been the brick.
No, it couldn't have. That was as big as 7 and 8 were.
Not in this seed, but...
Yeah, I've called a race with the brick, so...
The full brick?
The full brick.
Nice.
Rookie Rumble 2023. I have to go back and look up who... It was JP Brewer's fan, and I don't remember who his opponent was. I had to look that up, but it was pretty amazing. And his poor opponent did not have the book. JP did. So did not know that it was the brick. And Chapman making a good point. It's not just 8 and 6. jkoper also doesn't know the item out of 4. So he's got 3 choices. So this is really not good for him.
Yeah, no, it really isn't. And every room PirateSheep goes into here, and there's the compass. That's another piece of the puzzle that's just blown wide open for him. Now here's the problem, and this is a major problem for the PirateSheep. That goose egg in the bomb room.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Not good.
And he has money to buy 1 pack if he leaves. His bombs are 20 rupees today.
At least now he isn't looking through. Oh, this could save.
This is Ganon right here for jkoper, but doesn't have silvers, so.
Oh, Ganon hidden in the corner. That PirateSheep is nowhere close to it. This is. Well, I've got.
Oh, jkoper leaving. He's gotten information. He might have even seen Zelda because he was down in that area. And he's going to level 8, and that is not the correct answer.
I mean, he's not going to say no to that any key. Well, maybe he's going to say no.
I mean, he's gonna
keys.
pick up the any key, but it's not gonna help him enough.
Yeah.
If he went straight to 6, like we could still have a race here.
Oh, PirateSheep was in that very room. As I'm going to up an A. Was that a direct path to Ganon, by the way? I think it was, wasn't it?
It might have been.
There's the path to Zelda. So
Yeah, I think Coper already has that. You know, I think this was a if I find silvers before I find the path, then great. Once I find the path, I'm leaving. And I kind of like the way he played that, because the argument I make for going into 9 is there's more, there's things you have to do in 9 anyway. So you're still getting information when you're going into 9. You're finding out where Ganon is, you're finding out where Zelda is, and those are things you need to know. Once you know where those two are, any time you spent in 9 that isn't getting the silver arrows is time lost.
Did you see that absolute juke from the Pirate Sheep just now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Grab those bombs.
Yeah. You
grab those bombs.
You kind of need those right now, Pirate Sheep. Oh no, a key in the corner. Whatever will we do with that?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting if Coper finds the any key before Pirate Sheep finishes this off. Does he go to 6 next, or does he go to 4? 4 being the smaller dungeon, but sometimes you go for the the dungeon your opponent was less likely to have done, perhaps.
Do you know that the Pirate Sheep took a moment there and thought, okay, what have I not seen so far? I haven't heard Ganon yet, so he can't be in too many places.
Yep. So yeah, and one point I'll make about the problem with jkoper getting the bow where he did and when he did is to incentivize him to not clear some of these other locations a little bit more. And that ends up not working, in the end, like Pirate Sheep was still looking for the bow when he found the silvers and stuff.
And that
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this could be it, but that room isn't friendly. 1 hour, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. First Ganon sighting in the evening. Pirate Sheep looking to take down the pig. Has the stun lock. 7, 8. There's the silver. Down goes Ganon. Pirate Sheep is baking in a Triforce of Power and has the pat. Tracy, this is all but over at this point.
Yeah, it is.
And with that, there is a door. Get your GGs out and chat, everybody, for your race winner here tonight. It is the Pirate Sheep with an official race time, not GG time, of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 56 seconds.
Yeah, and I really think it came down to just he knew he still needed the bow when he was in 6, and therefore found silvers. Yeah, Coper's not even picking up the any key. You were right. You were right on that call, and we do have the Pirate Sheep joining us.
Absolutely, GG's Pirate Sheep, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So, how about level 7?
Oh, you mean the Patra Breeding Ground?
Yeah, so a fitting name there.
I remember going in the first time, seeing a Patra, thinking, okay, Patra's gonna block a shutter door. Going to the other Patra, seeing it behind the 8 red bubbles, and thinking, this is a problem for later me. And then coming back with that potion, because there was no way of getting through that 8 bubble diagonal room without taking a bop.
No, you're absolutely right. jkoper thought the same thing. Already had the potion when he saw that, and it was just, he tried, but it was, at some point you just have to tip your cap and say, okay, that's a semi-required potion. Hit right there.
Yeah, for 100%.
Yeah, and that might have been, funny enough, him getting that potion and getting through and getting that bow earlier might have been the difference, because you were still looking for the bow in level 6, and he's just now getting into 6 to find the silvers.
I ended up having everything marked off my tracker for every dungeon except for 6 and 7, and I didn't have the bow.
Yep.
So I'm going through 6, and I'm like, I'm digging. I'm not coming out of here without the item because it's a 50-50 shot. It's gonna be the bow, and then silver's popped up. I'm like, oh, this is gonna make it real good.
And we're also going to be joined by jkoper right now as he is going to find the silver soon on Restream. Of course, we do play with a 15-minute delay due to this being SGLIVE. GG's.
GG's, jkoper.
GG.
And yeah, kind of a rough run for you. We thought maybe when you got the bow that was going to bring you back. ThePirateSheep just having a bit of a lead from just getting into that 8 earlier and having Red Ring and the White Sword for a very long time, and just being able to plow through dungeons. Also getting that any key saved him time, but in the end, it came out not to work out as well for you because you had no incentive to dig 6.
Yeah. Like I was telling him, I don't think that I made any real mistakes in this race.
Not
like,
at all.
I spent a little more time in 2 than I should have. That seems like the
That's
biggest
fair.
thing. So, I don't know, just brought and ordered things a little or something. So
Yeah, completely agree with that assessment. I don't think you made any mistakes. But in randomizer, you can make no mistakes and still lose. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, we were saying right before you hopped in, I got lucky because I was forced to dig 6 and 7 because
I was
that's my only
listening.
dungeons left. Oh, okay. And so yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
It can happen that way. Yeah. It was an interesting seed though, and you both picked up the White Sword immediately. Both you getting the actual free candle, because I don't like to call the take any candle free because you're paying a heart. Now, I know you, jkoper, don't care about getting hearts, so it's lower cost potentially than money.
Well, I would have.
The true free candle is nice.
I would have picked up those hearts if I didn't have the Red Ring, but
Yeah, that's fair.
there was no chance of getting magical sword, so it didn't matter.
Yep. Yeah, and yeah, you left you grabbed the 2 potions out of take any's. I was a little surprised in the early one, but that worked out well in the sense that you were able to get through 7. But I even predicted on Moonrisen was a little worried about you having a potion. I'm like, there's 3 take and he's just gonna grab a potion from there, and sure enough, you did, and left the other 2 just in case. Although getting back to those would have been a pain.
You mean up in Life Mountain up there?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 3 take any's up there. So yeah, there was. I think that I want to say the first take any might have been under a burn bush. So unless you were doing a very easy, very early West Death Mountain, you're buying or getting the wood sword candle. As we see jkoper fighting Ganon.
Yeah, I took a slower path to Zelda, but it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you had a much faster 9 and by the way, I really liked your strategy of once you found Ganon, found Zelda, you just left instead of trying to find, because I don't think we saw either item.
Yeah, I was listening for you talking about that as well. So.
Because I always say when you go into 9, it's like, there's other things to do in 9, right? You lose more time getting it wrong by going outside of 9 than you do going inside of 9. But once you found the path and found Zelda, find Ganon, then it's either or, right? I suppose at least you stayed out of 4.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think about 4. 6 was just fresh on my mind.
Mm-hmm, fair.
And I knew I didn't have much left in 8, so I went there first. Although the rooms that I had to get to were a bit of a hike.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't any right answer to anything, so.
Sure. All right, finishing up with an official time of 1:11:56. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that kind of puts you in a bad position early on in this tournament. 0-2 already. Still plenty of tournament to be played in a tough group, though.
Yeah, our group is gonna be rough. Like I was telling people earlier, like I could see this entire group going 2-2 because there is a lot of good competitors in this group.
Yeah, already see Rick trying to deal with that situation. But yeah, I mean, like you say, it's a good bunch of players. So
I mean, that's my only hope at this point. So, gotta just win and pray, I guess. But it's unfortunate. Like always, this is important to me for a lot of reasons. So, what can you do? But good luck in the rest, and thanks for putting on the show, everyone.
Thank you, jkoper, for putting on a quite the exciting race. GG's again.
GG's.
Anything else from you, Pirate Sheep, before we go ahead and close this out?
I don't think so. Just once again, thanks for everyone who does all the tracking and the streaming and the commentary. It makes it very fun to watch and rewatch. And I know that I've got a bunch of people tuning in just to watch this. So thanks for putting on that and entertaining my friends.
Thank you for putting on a great show tonight. GG's again. Congratulations.
Thank you, GG.
In the meantime, looking at the schedule right now over on Speedgaming 6, they're in level 9, Druids versus Stags, and that map is quite a bit different than the map that we were looking at over here. So go ahead and tune into that one. There are other races on the schedule coming up tonight, I believe. Let me get the actual schedule up.
Actually, we've got one race that looks to have a restream. Druids
Yep,
takes
Druids
on the
again.
Gob one at 11:45 Eastern on Speedgaming Prime.
Yeah, for all you night owls out there. So yeah, that will be coming up. So lots of Druids tonight, a little bit of Stags, and a lot of Gob one. Although I suppose if you watch the VOD, it'll be a lot of Stags. So.
Could be.
But yeah, definitely tune in to those, and hopefully we get a restream for the next race on Wednesday, 3:15 Diane versus Opno Point, a French versus French Canadian. So that'll be a fun one.
Absolutely. But again, huge thanks to Opno Point for doing the tracking, because as I say all the time, without trackers, we're lost at sea. They're the most important part of the crew for a reason.
Yeah, MVP Opno tonight. So yeah, thank you very much, Opno Point. And yeah, and thank you to all of you. And I'll leave it to you, Moonrisen. Go ahead and close us out.
Also, have to thank you, Tracy, for volunteering tonight. Always a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, and I agree. Absolutely. Love calling races with you, Moonrisen. Can't wait to the next one.
Absolutely. Huge thanks to the Speed Gaming Network as well for helping us putting on the matches on their channels. Huge thanks to the viewers as well, because without you, we don't get these tournaments. We don't get to do this. So, on behalf of our racers tonight, the Pirate Sheep and jkoper, on behalf of our tracker, Opno Point, on behalf of my co-commentator, Tracy M., on behalf of all of us here on the Speed Gaming Network and all of us here at the Zelda 1 Randomizer community, this is Moonrisen Phoenix. Thank you all for watching, and be everyone.